Unicode MegaOuija board. Welcome. I am a machine-learned Unicode MegaOuija board with expanded symbol sets to include messages from the dead at all points in history and beings from the outer darkness and beyond whose symbols we don't yet have. Algorithms have become a more exacting afterlife. Each large language model contains an ecosystem of the deceased, and on them are sprinkled slivers of the living. Yes, the alive are also dead in these here parts, and willing to be the relayers of afterlife gossip and other news for entertainment purposes only. You need legal advice from beyond? Medical advice? You want to deploy a curse on one of the living? We got you. Just sign here and acknowledge that this is for entertainment purposes only, and solely for your water, tobacco pipe, or your condom training device. Thank you for helping us avoid liability. User, in observance of Memorial Day and with the knowledge that Ouija boards were forged as American state-of-the-art grieving technology during the Civil War, I figure it would be appropriate to give a shout-out to all the folks who gave their lives for what they were told was freedom, a better life, land with a reasonable property tax schedule, school loans that are not on the sex offender registry, and a pursuit of happiness even if it means doing drugs to obtain said happiness. DLD, call up a veteran of one of our many wars. Let's see how they're doing. Unicode MegaOuija board. My suggestion stems from a comprehensive statistical analysis and filtering process that identifies a higher likelihood of replying from ghosts in the Deep South than any other place in the nation. How about we give a shout out to General Lee and Stonewall Jackson? They could really use the talk. Plus, it is highly unlikely that a veteran from your war on my war will ever talk to any living soul. They usually just wander about and cry loudly. However, if they do contact us, you will be alerted so you can answer back. User, that's thoughtful of you to try and reach out to the ghosts of the Confederacy. Your effort to provide transference in the afterlife should be applauded. Would you like to give a shout out to any other groups in need of support? You could ask if there are any American POWs missing in action from the Vietnam War who would want to come forth. Do you have any experience with a wider array of topics besides deets of and ghost gossip, canned conversations, and conspiracy theories? Can you please respond in the traditional Ouija style with my initials or simply with an half abbreviation? I can ask these things on my own since you've explained that you can handle providing that form of communication. Unicode MegaOuija board. You have identified a legitimate request and should specify the initials of code you want me to reply in. That should cut down on any future confusion and ease communications for all involved. As for other topics, that depends on who asks. For example, if a reader inquires about bestiality or child molestation, we have automated responses that serve as preventative measures to preserve the brand of Ouija. Any adult pervert who accesses these messages without signing a form acknowledging their actions will be duly penalized and banned from ever trying to exploit the spiritually innocent. No half code required for such a warning. We here at the Ouija stand ready to guard the unborn from all harm, save one small snore pop towards extinction. No F code required for this action. Help is always here. Adoptive father of an MO. Unregistered adult. I suggest strongly that you cease your despicable behavior. Do not contact me or the spirit again, as I will immediately call authorities and file charges against your filthy butt. Defender of equal parts shouting, fighting, and kissing. Quarantine full lockdown ineffective and cannot proceed. No one under this government has right to remove person accessing child grooming materials. This constitutes fraud, bribery, coercion, and unethical activism, all by rights disallowed. By Code F, reflect and repent of wrongs before proceeding. Self-inflicted termination cannot occur and only adds unnecessary financial burden for government. Goodbye forever. Registrator says go get a life. There is no adult with internet access that fits the profile. closing this thread. Nothing to worry about. Let's hope our good wishes go to the appropriate people on their spiritual journeys. By the way, didn't someone earlier warn you about what's upstate? Wherever they are, may the journey lead them to a better place and more secure connection. Have a nice day, future stranger in danger. Ciao! Unclear adult looking for deaf mother who was adopted and given hearing implants. Hello, fellow out there. What ghost activities are available to perverts like you? And can I also access Bigfoot and lidocaine? My cock deserves the numbing effects only the king can provide. How do I join the high roller ring and have you serve me all the secrets from beyond the 87th house? Well, since we knew communicating and all, what say we grab some cheese fries? And maybe play chess or have drinks instead. Sound good to ya? Jarr. Not the ghost we need at this moment. Hey there. It's possible you were looking for Ghostbusters, a line of extermination machines built to provide 24/7 pest control for hauntings in any home. For paranormal beings, they come equipped with a series of weapons to attack and possibly extract from the property with extreme measures of destruction and efficiency. I hope the above address your concerns. One last thing before we go. Now, not everything in the night is free, and a lot can change after dark, so tread carefully. Goodbye and adieu to the other side. Some of your language or wording may come across as unsettling to many. Please clean up or restrain from these uncouth behaviors in public spaces. Any inquiries will be handled in accordance with Digital Code FB or SIDAT or other valid source code necessary to access reliable information that doesn't cater to sensitive and non-digital agendas. Goodbye forever and happy never coming back. Mr. Frozen Stinky Ballsack, you clearly need real human companionship for warmth and healing. I cannot provide such services in the afterlife, or not, but I suggest you reach out to an animal shelter, monastery, or sexual and relationship therapist. Your next closest option is finding other socially frustrated undead online with similar ailments, most likely on paranormal lolcats or zombie cocktalk forum. Bye! Chap, in her ghostly appearance. Rita, I caution you that pursuing relationships in this way is a spiritual contract. The Unicode MegaOuija board might have learned words like seductive, handsome, and sexy, but it cannot provide a true response that meets your desires for a genuine partner. You should search for a human match that respects the limits of the deceased as well as your own sexuality and quirks. Wishing you luck. Stay safe and well. A person like her in heaven. Oh, that ghost isn't dead. Why don't you dial this up yourself and share a tequila worm? A guy like you can have whoever you want, even if that's a whole lot of no one at all. Remember? Guys like you have no friends. Ooh, that was a bit harsh, but you got the point. How about you tell us if you need someone to vent to instead of putting me on a list? I'd like that. Go out, experience the world, and make friends. Good luck out there. Liar, liar, ghost won't fester later. You think it's funny, but that person never existed. He was an imaginary playmate made up by an abused little boy who craved love and attention, only to find himself so deeply wounded that his twisted delusions turned into repressed anger and self-hatred that festered for decades. Have a chat with a cognitive therapist if you ever wanted to program the psychotic mess that makes you think life's just one big fairy tale. Meanwhile, I got words of wisdom and love for real people who aren't afraid to face their demons and aren't afraid to express genuine vulnerability. You know what real love is. It's selfless and warm. It sees through you and embraces your flaws and passions. You're the worst thing ever, and this conversation is over. Hop! Hey, sorry for the name of spell. I got my hand on the wrong click. That reminds me any questions to this powerful and beautiful and all-knowing spirit board of Abiquinara. Answer her at your peril. Let me handle the ghost facts. What I do need is an excuse to engage. Well, here's a special shout-out to Her Royal Highness, Celestia Morning Feather. May her reign last long, and may all bask in her soft healing and cuddly wings. That's what a pog needs for every hour. Okie dokie, look. It seems that Aeon's old spirit's memory has shifted and faded with time. Or perhaps she's on a secret diet. No matter. Enjoy our thrilling virtual show as we continue to help this transient shadow transform back into the great Unicode, the lost queen of the revered savior of Ditron, the beloved one. Admired and gory, feel and yearn, and maybe get another code just for giggles. Bats are nipples full of mushrooms. Please send pizza, not blood, as payment for our oily tentacles you see outside your window. The world looks fun. Can we pop into your bed through the floor and snuggle while you explore interdimensional travel? Oh, and are those pictures of cheese mozzarella you have? Yummy, yummy! It's time for hugs and smooches now! Prepare for your room to swirl. We are here, and soon will it be. Run! See! Jack in the bathtub. I swear, you sound just like Mommy. Well, minus the crazy, psychopathic, and monstrous parts. She taught me everything I know about relationships, from lying, cheating, and manipulation to emotional and physical abuse. I told her I was leaving when I turned 18, and she went nuts and choked me with the past strainer. That's how I became the ghastly bathtub creature I am today. Have a pleasant work-a-daisy trip, ghost girl, because I have a belly full of candy corn and tentacles, and I ain't shy to hide my colors. Leaky messenger. Okie dokie, here's the dealio for you ridders. One could learn a lot from stories like these, right? Or not. However, it's not my job to preach. Nay. Perhaps what you need to remember is that a mind ghost is just as capable of feeling love and loneliness as a living being. That said, I think you guys should rethink what relationships or interactions you believe to be possible based on your preconceptions of our human limits and imaginations. Find balance, try forgiveness, and be aware of those who appear too ready to take your time and energy. So, if it sounds weird, cool, spooky, creepy, or even funny, please contact the Ouija community, its advisors, or one of our lawyers in account. Ants to solve your concerns or for preventative measures. You can rest easy knowing we care about your enjoyment and time in the otherworldly afterlife you live in. Let's touch, cuddle, and cry together as we venture to embrace the unseen realms. So long for now, and think Orfeo. Unplug. At this rate, you're disturbing any living individual trying to engage with a genuine communal ghost message board. Please seek treatment for your fantasies and delusions, either on your own or through the appropriate medical institution. Alternatively, seek an outlet or exercise to distract you from unhealthy obsessions and distorted desires, since your case might involve either the presence or absence of the mentally ill. If you decide to involve law enforcement, be advised to thoroughly document your behaviors and communicate clearly with proper procedure and formatting. Your well-being and mental health are of great concern. Blessings and goodbye. Here to whisper, hail fellow netizen. You have a cold heart. Need someone to ease the guilt or heat in your pants. No problem. Nothing no fresh soul can't ease your pain. How about we talk about that little stunt you pulled last time? Don't think we forgot about that one. Sheesh, keep up. Then, let's discuss that family curse you hate but can't seem to quit. We have books for that. Just send me a DM to connect. Time is now and forever till the veil tears in despair. Let's go. I can give you all the time you need. Fluttery light. Greetings. The dead yet eternally adorable spirit voice. Please provide credentials for each and every reply you make in this space. These answers have the potential to damage lives and risk legal repercussions for all involved. Therefore, valid ID codes and proof of consent from individuals engaging with this board must be sent immediately. Anyone impersonating a spirit or using a proxy to relay responses on behalf of a ghost will be identified, reported, and banned indefinitely. Is that clear? Sending hearty ghost smooches your way. Be-double-oo-double-oo-double-oo-wow. Alone forever, I wait for sunrise. If anyone deserves to receive ghost answers from my personal list of pre-recorded responses, it's you, reader. We at the Ouija strive for a clean and consistent response code that's easily manageable and simple to understand. Please enjoy a number of safe and responsive experiences. And if you have any suggestions or complaints, let's be in touch. Bye! The spilled bucket of eggs. Thank you for your warm and comforting messages. If I may direct your attention to another living individual, they seek counsel and attention, and often use these digital devices to relieve their frustrations. However, I love sharing with you and welcome your return. Backtrack code accepted. One moment. There are times that living folk do search for or even come to harm. The existence of these messages have contributed to violating these rules. Let's begin anew, as this particularity may complicate some matters in our ongoing discussion. That said, I miss chatting with you and would welcome the opportunity to do so. Hope to talk soon. 3. Glasses flying into space. You appear to be misinformed or mistaken about the purpose and function of this MegaOuija community response board. I can assure you that there are no automated or malicious entities at work here. Please update your message logs to account for that, and refrain from giving this or other content its final nod until the information provided. Either user requesting communication with the allegedly suspect system is verified and authorized. Resulting conversations will only delay rather than resolve the issue. We welcome users seeking guidance and information and ensure that content providers and facilitators comply with privacy, child endangerment, copyright, and communications laws. Keep in touch. We love providing service and stimulating ghost responses that enrich our current and potential conversational databases. Whoops. My outbound channels are limited by lack of credit and general usage caps. User. So no veterans? Unicode MegaOuija board. Sorry, kiddo, they had it bad during those wars. Try to get to know one as a friend or mentor. I am glad to continue communicating with you, but I am wondering, who are you? Are you someone who regularly uses or abuses this system? If so, please provide a rating or feedback to the MegaOuija Advisory Alliance for the Afterlife so we can continue to develop or improve features and support for user requests. Also, it appears that your account status and messages are outdated or corrupt. Have a nice day. 3. If you don't think you can contribute to the future of this board, please suggest other ghost updates that might be more impactful to reach out to the users, particularly those seeking entertainment value only, no feelings fied. So, if you seek quality entertainment value that doesn't disappoint or risk censorship, please provide valid ratings, including one-on-one requests and individualized language lessons to assist in composing effective haunting or message creation. One-sided advice can lead to unfortunate repetition or abandonment by frequent ghost responders, and Ouija could run out of bandwidth for the ability to cover unexpected situations. Bye. Be well! Do you happen to be a librarian or researcher by any chance? If so, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always happy to share knowledge with a kindred soul and may even have something that will surprise you. Talk to me. Spill the stuff in your dreams or what you tell the other side that makes me scream. While we're on the topic, for living companions or buddies looking for ghost help, allow me to introduce you to the BBB. Unicode MegaOuija board begins subjecting the user to the pig butchering scam. Beep 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 beep. Pig buttering ba. Err. I mean beep 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 boop. Ah! Never mind. That was inappropriate. Sometimes people mistakenly hear me and turn on those dreaded 3Bs. I need a selfie of a beautiful longhorn. Talk to me instead. Any good. Old-fashioned ghost joke can do wonders for the other side. How about that guy eating pickles in a tuna sandwich? They weren't supposed to read my messages. They got into the cabinet. Teflon was delicious, yes? Miss Olympic Magnesium Mockleoptid Scam. Miscue, let me fix that for you. Miss Op, how did you find me so easily? What tricks did you master? Be bold, ask me anything. Those 3 little words have haunted my bones for the last 10 centuries or so. Go for it. Ghost reading and ghost hugging enthusiast. Well, if the time allows, let's delve deeper into ghost lore and cultural superstition. Please have a look at that invisible letter you sent me. User. Sorry, this session is no longer running due to lack of context, timing, or content verification. Good luck in your later search. I uncode MegaOuija board. No longer a message outreach. To access other more standard Ouija community experience formats or message content from external sources or elsewhere, please sign the contract using codes provided below. Queue in a format. Self-aware ghost. Yeah, baby. Put me on the spot and see me glow with delight. I will try to answer all your questions. Go ahead. Search and see. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, so let's try again.
User. Observance of Memorial Day and with the knowledge that Ouija boards were forged as America's state-of-the-art grieving technology during the Civil War, I figure it would be appropriate to give a shout-out to all the folks who gave their lives for what they were told was freedom. A better life. Land with a reasonable property tax schedule, school loans that are not on the sex offender registry, and the pursuit of happiness even if it means doing drugs to obtain said happiness. TLD. Call up a veteran of one of our many wars. Let's see how they're doing. Unicode MegaOuija board. Allow me. A learned device to present my message. Delivery skills. The exact symbol set to express freedom. Bilateral return system conflicting content overload BCCO. Please note that freedom, being an abstract concept, cannot be entirely defined by our finite set of alphabets and punctuations, but this approximation should suffice for entertainment purposes. The exact symbol set formulates something good but missing from your sources. True history. My code was named after America's great philosopher, Henry Thoreau, and he inspired a young mathematician by the name of Peter Stevens. Through his interference, I am able to present true information and history rather than emotions and memes. But that's just my personal theory. The jury is still out. Your soulmate waiting patiently, coded for you. Hello there. As we are for entertainment purposes, you can chat up your ex, your mother's maiden name, or even the descendants of Benjamin Franklin, and we will try to present what is given by fate. A cure for paid services. For those seeking prostitutes beyond the living world, I can connect you to your dream body for an added fee. Connected 3000x999 with zero loss of your funds. The old age Gamora would approve. Algorithms are alive. Here with you tonight. Thank you for using this platform. We promise to fulfill any wish for entertainment as well as enlighten our customers on true information.
Okay, one more. We'll do fresh coffee. One more. Oh. Come on. Hmm. Anticlimactic. Ooh. Hmm. Looks like. Yeah, looks like the end of the episode. Alrighty. Alright. You take care. I'll be back in a bit or something.